Hello and welcome back, or to uh, this game is Interrogation, an free to install game, which the link will be right in the description. So if you want to play it yourself, I suggest you do that instead of watching me. But if that's so, let's hop into the game. We can obviously tell what the game's about, right? I don't really have to say anything. For the past few months, there's been this patient. She was a victim of an abduction, as well as bizarrely unnatural homicide. Normally, she wouldn't be in our jurisdiction, but during her rescue, she attacked the police and tried to escape numerous times, which led to her being placed in our care. Then there's her behavior. Family members reported that she was acting differently. A total personality change. She's never provided any clear answers on what happened. Oddly, she suddenly made a request saying she was finally willing to talk. They put me in charge of her interrogation. I felt it would be a good idea to ask the police for any evidence they were willing to share with me, given her history of being uncooperative with questioning. Thankfully, they let me have a binder containing some of the evidence they collected. Not all of it, granted, but hopefully it'll be enough to finally get the truth of what happened. Let's begin.
Okay,
Gonna get
I'm ready. Could you bring the patient in? Now, before we get started, can you give me your name for the record, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's, Heather. My name's Heather.
it's always it's time pause. Okay. It's always nice to get voice acting. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me rise to get the volume here because I had to turn it down because the one that I gave was super fucking loud. Uh, okay. Patient's folder. Um, Here we go. Okay, that is the woman. In-Mount Prison Hospital patient report. Wait. She said header. Fuck, I should have been listening. Patient was a victim of abduction during her rescue. She acted out. Okay, here we go. Patient has proven to not be completely honest. Oh, here we go. We also got interrogation tips. While time is limited, it's best to look through all the documents. Not all questions have a contradiction. Proceed to the next question if nothing seems to be wrong to avoid wasting time. Avoid picking things that aren't contradictions. All it does is making you lose time. If you're out of time, you can no longer browse for information. Use your tap recorder to rehear the last thing the suspect said. Okay, circle between pages. Oh god, we got so many other pages. Okay. Select contradiction, skip dialogue, show and hide binder. F to toggle full screen. What the hell is tape recorder? Oh, that must be the bottom thing there. If I can. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's just read the profiles first and get a hand on what the fuck we're doing. Let's see. We already know the reasons for admission. I'm pretty sure she lied about her name, so we'll go that soon. Patient has proven not be completely honest with doctors. Many staff have reported that her claims and information are incorrect. Currently, the patient seems to give no indication that she has any known disorders. Rather, that her constant lying is in order to hide something. Due to her frequent violent outbursts and escape attempts, she has been confined to a wheelchair doing any and all activities. Okay, next page. Letter from the police tower. We're sorry to say that due to the active status of the investigation. Give me a second, I'm hearing crying. Oh, it's actually from the game. God damn. We're sorry to say that due to the act. Oh, I already said that. The police are unable to provide any notes from investigators. However, the precinct is willing to work with IN-TERROR in some capacity, so we sent you a binder containing any evidence we aren't currently using. We hope that is able support to help with your interrogation of the patient. Police report. Details advanced. Officers responded to a 911 call about individuals entering an abandoned house. Upon entering the premises, officers found one living victim and the body of an unidentified individual. Judging by the state of the two, it's estimated that they had been there for just a few hours. The surviving victim had been restrained to a chair. She was conscious and I can't say it. Oh, the English. But would not answer questions. The body of an unidentified girl was discovered just a few feet from the survivor. Both individuals arrived at the same time based on the state of their clothing. The body was in an unnatural state. The entire body, including limbs, was twisted, deformed, and was in a state that closely resembled late stages of decomposition. The identity has yet to be determined due to these factors. Actions taken. Following the survivor's rescue, she immediately assaulted the officers present, leading to 2 police casualties due to severe injuries. The woman, how strong was she then? The woman was quickly detained and medical support was called, but she has been uncooperative in questioning. A Virginia ID was found on the scene, so prison staff will be looking into why she was here, notifying any family. Okay, well, let's...
That's not what it says in your patient record.
Oh, right. Heather's, just a nickname of mine. It's Darcy. Sorry for the confusion.
You aren't from around here, are you? Could you tell me what state?
State? Sure. It's Pennsylvania.
Your time still pause. Okay, date of birth, sex female. I don't think we got... Oh no, we do have information. It was...
The police report says you're from Virginia, though.
Ah, right. Sorry. I always get Pennsylvania and Virginia mixed up, you know?
How the fuck did you get those two mixed up?
They are so close.
Are you talking
I feel
to
like
me of
a
your
lot
own
of people
volition?
have been pissed at that.
Yeah, of course. I just want to give my side of the story.
Alright, thanks for that information. It's just a formality for the records.
Yeah, it, seemed that way.
Okay.
Now, we don't have all the time in the world, so I won't bother you with going over the details. To keep it short, I need to ask you some questions about the university and your abduction.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead.
As I'm sure you remember, you requested this meeting. The police have provided me with a binder containing some of their evidence, which I'll be using to make sure you're taking this discussion seriously. They told me that you were quite uncooperative during initial questioning. It's just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for, agreeing to this.
Okay, so, first of all, could you tell me a bit more about your experience at university?
Yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University, which is where I went to. It was, fine. It's not as if my grades were bad or anything. I got on well, I guess. Until the, abduction, of course.
He's the one screaming in the background. Okay, so I don't think we got anything about Harvard. So... Oh, okay, so that's the body. Oh yeah, Harvard... Okay, so we do have something. Virginia father was made a public statement about his plans against Harvard for what happened to his daughter, claiming that Harvard failed to ensure the safety of my daughter. Okay, so a few weeks ago, Harvard University Darcy was adopted from the university and brought to a... Let's see what's saying. We're not get to mention you. You guys can read it to yourself. You guys have got a pause sing, so if Harvard thinks they can get away with this plain disregard for... students complaint. Darcy submitted complete from the front desk about a student named Heather Becker. Both are currently paired to get on assignment, but she seemed more interested in me than an assignment. She seems so she's just trying to be friendly and make small talk with. This isn't much we can do. Okay. When I Helga Street Runner, wanted professor. If you read this means I'm going to give in everything I'm involved. Okay, so
Yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University, which is where I went to. It was, fine. It's not as if my grades were bad or anything. I
Oh,
got
you
on
said
well, I
Harvard.
guess. Until the, abduction, of course.
Oh, okay, so those actually do damage my time.
It's a fairly big university, with lots of fields and classes. What did you major in?
My major? Well, I took a bachelor's degree, so I took a lot of classes that weren't part of it. But it was, management.
Okay, so we do keep the same time.
Your college records state that you majored in literature.
Uh-oh. Um, I guess that was just a mistake.
I don't trust this
Yeah,
bitch at
no,
all.
I majored in literature. My head's just kind of all over the place, you know?
Did you make any friends during your time at university? Any strong relationships with anyone?
I mean, of course, I had a couple of friends. Are you asking if I had a boyfriend or something? I never really had any strong relationships with anyone, to be honest. Mostly just, acquaintances.
Okay, so no.
Can you think of any reason why you might have been abducted?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm rich or anything. My parents don't make too much money, so I can't imagine they wanted something like a ransom or anything.
Where's the 12?
Isn't your father a highly
There
successful
we go.
lawyer?
Oh, he is, isn't he? Well, I mean, I still wouldn't say that, he makes all that much.
Were you responsible for the death of the other person in that room?
What? No way, of course, I wasn't. Did you see what happened to that body?
Well,
How
almost
could I
as
have
he
caused
admitted
that?
it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't see anything, so we'll continue.
When you were abducted, was there another person at the scene with you and the corpse?
It's a little hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure it was just me and the person during the, kidnapping.
Damn,
Ah,
something's just not
fuck!
right here. It doesn't add up at all, but I just can't see what's wrong. There must be more holes to point out, but... I'm sorry, but I can't continue like this. I'll get someone else to take over. So just wait here.
Oh, we got an ending. I couldn't stay there anymore. Thankfully, before I left, I was able to get someone to fill in for me, but it seems as though he had no luck with Vito. I was hoping I could return her with a clear head, but that was never going to happen. Just a few hours after the interview, she was found dead with her body in the same state as the one at the crime scene. Okay, let's restart this. I'm going to try to get the good ending.
Okay.
Okay, so
Now, before we get started,
you'll
can you
get
give me
cut
your
transitions
initials,
where I'm stuck
please?
doing all the
Oh,
hard work,
yeah,
so
sure.
boom.
Glasses.
Well,
Okay, so
you know,
you finally got there.
lots of
It's the
people wear
glasses.
glasses just for fashion's sake. They might be non-prescription.
Were you involved in what happened?
Oh, she's
Are
pissed.
you joking? I already told you. How could I have been involved in that?
Most people with no involvement don't attack the police and attempt to escape.
You can't be serious. I was in shock. I had just been abducted and there was a dead body. I wasn't thinking right.
You don't seem to have been doing a lot of thinking right. You're still trying to avoid the police, and even after requesting this meeting, you continue to lie and mix yourself up with another person. Make it make sense, Darcy, if that's even who you are. I'm starting to think you don't even know yourself.
Look, I'm just not in the right headspace. Just give me a moment and I swear I'll tell you everything.
Sorry, but I just don't have time to be led around with lies and excuses. I'll get one of the staff members to take you back to your cell and check back in a week. That should be enough time to get your thoughts straight.
Wait, hold on. I don't have a week. I need to talk to you now.
I'm sorry, but our time is up.
I can't let you leave.
What? What the hell is going on?
Sorry, but I don't have much time before it finds me. I need you right here, right now.
The fuck?
What exactly are you?
Well, I guess there's not much point in hiding it. I'm not exactly human. I suppose you could call me an entity. One using this body to hide in your
I
world.
knew this bitch was gonna not be
I'm
trusted
losing
at all.
control of my grasp on this reality, though, and I need your help to fix it.
Really, this means that you are now trapped in that Sing's pocket reality. It won't you leave until it gets what it wants, and if you refuse to do it, it will result in the end of an old life as we know it. However, after Richard's research, I can say there is a third option. First, you need to have a symbol present during the event, then try to find official ways to contradict it as best as you can. I could explain why, but for some reason being, confronted seems to break its hold, just enough for the symbol to reveal a 4-word code phase. When all 4 codes are revealed, as until you say them aloud directly to it, Godspeed, the best of luck of you. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here now.
You mentioned something trying to find you. What's trying to find you?
Where I'm from, there are powerful beings that even I'm hesitant to describe, that even something like me shouldn't bother. But I did, and now it's after me.
Who the fuck
and
are you
I'm
pissed
not
off?
just
That's
going to
worse than
let
you.
it take me. So I'm hiding from it.
I mean, I wish I could tell you. Okay, god damn it.
What was the real reason behind your relationship with the professor?
He was just someone that knew about the world and was willing to help me. I can't afford to get caught. It's a far greater issue than you think.
Alright, I was able to get my hands on plane tickets. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, it was a hobby, it was not showing up for work and trying to do. To move on the question rate, the procedural, and the whole thing necessarily affected. Oh, god damn, what is...
Where is the professor now?
He is no longer in this reality. He was taken to another. He screwed up during the last event while setting something up. Not sure if he can get back or not.
Wait, the... Oh. It's changed in my documents. Daily newspaper, Federal Isles. Eyewitness statement. God, it's going down too fast.
What was the actual reason for this abduction?
I wouldn't call it an abduction. No one was forced into it. It was just a ritual to help maintain my control and keep me hidden.
Oh no. Oh, god damn.
So what happened to that body?
We ran out of time during the event. The being I'm hiding from, the hunter, got to her. And well, you see why I'm on the run.
Why? Was there a third person at the event anyway?
It was just something the professor decided at the last minute. No reason for her to be there at all.
Did you even know who that classmate was?
Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest. Listen, we are out of time. I'll need you to recite this incantation to hide me from the hunter.
Legline.
This is crucial. If the hunter gets me, it will have an opening into this world. It will destroy all life as you know it. No question. Hiding me will save the world. So I trust you know the right choice here.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There is no other way. You have to make the decision. I suppose an action is a choice of its own.
Sorry, but this is just too much to handle all
I
at
fucked it
once.
up. I wasn't able to.
Well, at least I won't be alone in the inevitable suffering.
Oh, don't tell me it's a spider. I only lasted a few seconds, but I remember the horror that I let into our world. Whatever that thing I interrogated was, it was telling the truth about one thing. The being that hunted it was so much more powerful than it was. The worst part that wasn't the antagonistic pain of my body being devoured by that thing, or even the lingering thoughts of whether I'll be suffering like this forever. No, the part was that I could vividly hear the billions of people screaming in torment as they met the end I had mistakenly unleashed on them. Okay. I'm gonna do another edit and see if we can get the true ending. Boom!
These plane tickets seem to suggest otherwise.
Those.
I got something.
Right. Yeah. Those. Me and the professor weren't, super close, I guess. I wouldn't call it a strong relationship. He was the one who bought the tickets anyway.
What was the real reason behind your relationship with the professor?
He was just someone that knew about the world and was willing to help me. I can't afford to get caught. It's a far greater issue than you think.
The professor's confession says something quite different.
Alright, so I had to do a bit of coercing, but still, he helped me prepare for rituals and events, as well as other things.
Got another boom here.
I needed his help. I had to be assertive.
What was the actual reason for this abduction?
I wouldn't call it an abduction. No one was forced into it. It was just a ritual to help maintain my control and keep me hidden.
We have a witness who testified otherwise.
That's, well, I was losing control of my body. I needed to be handcuffed so I could be taken care of. That's all. A misunderstanding.
This email seems to say it was planned in
There we go.
advance.
Well, Look, why are we talking about this third person? They aren't important. Can't you see there are bigger things going on right now?
Did you even know who that classmate was?
Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm willing to say it was Rebecca.
These records seem to show that you two did a class assignment.
There we
together.
go.
Plus, there was the confusion over names earlier. You called yourself Heather at first.
Are you serious?
She's
How
getting
is this
pissed.
Were you not listening when I said we don't have a lot of time? Listen, we are out of time. I'll need you to recite this incantation to hide me from the hunter.
Leg line.
This is crucial. If the hunter gets
if
me,
you listen
it
close, you
will
can hear the
have
audio
an
get
opening
cut
into
off.
this world. It will destroy all life as you know it. No question. Hiding me will save the world. So I trust you know the right choice here.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There is no other way. You have to make the decision.
Here we go.
According to this, I can say this. Chan ef fele oriba.
Wait, where did you? How do you know that? Oh no. Oh no.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
What? What happened? Is it over? Did I do it all right?
Oh my god. You guys don't know how much I'm going to have to cut off. There's so much trial and error just to get the first ending. Oh god. In the end, that scene vanished, along with any danger it had caused. I don't know if I made the right call, but I made my choice. And I'm paying for it. After everything that happened during the interrogation, the investigation actually went on to what happened to the patient. Of course, I was the prime suspect in her disappearance. There was no point telling them what really happened. You would believe me. Either way, what I said was irrelevant. Now, I'm a patient in the very facility I worked for. Suspect to countless interrogations. Stuck in capacity. I'm left to wonder, did I make the right choice? Or will that scene return? Oh, well, we've finally done it, guys. I'm fucking tired as hell. But that was Interrogation. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you did. Yeah. Saying this again. I need to create something original. But have a nice night, have a nice day, midday, midnight. If you enjoyed the video, or if you just enjoy listening to my terrible voice for some reason, there's a red button. I don't know why you would click on it, why you would even think of it doing it, but it's there. Just, I hit my mic, so that probably did something. Goodbye.